Attention metalheads! Want to rep the classic metal show everywhere you go? Head to the CMS store and grab some killer swag. Whether it's coffee cups, t-shirts, wall art, or even phone cases, we've got you covered with all things CMS, featuring our iconic logo and badass mascot Rex. Don't miss out. Visit cmsstore.cmspn.com today. Support the show, show off your style, and rock on with the classic metal show.
Hi, this is Joachim Kans, the singer of Hammerfall, and you're watching CMS TV.
See Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday.
Howdy, sir. How we doing?
As you can see, I'm coming from the fine state of Russia, Moscow, otherwise known as the United States now.
Well, only Chicago at this point.
Well, yeah, but it's spreading. It's spreading quickly.
I'm going to take full credit for the first comment of the day. I love the title of today's show. Fucking great. Thank you.
What is the title of today's show?
Today's show is called Cacklin' Camel Toes Communist Convention.
There you go. Yes. If you missed it, that's what it is. It's really something. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't watched a whole lot of it because I turn it on and I get sick to my stomach and I have to turn it off.
Sure.
Because I refuse to believe that there are that many idiots out there that
you're so wrong, Seth. I have not watched any of it. I'm going to tell you point blank. I have literally whatever we show here today is going to be the first I'm seeing it. I have not seen so much of as a word spoken because I don't care. They're the enemy, so fuck them. I don't want to watch them sucking each other's dick. I just don't. But I saw, and I'm not going to give his full name, but I'm just going to say my friend Roy on Facebook, who is a definite left-leaning guy, and he's a great guy, and I could talk music and wrestling and everything with this guy. Great guy. But he leans hard to the left, and he had a quote on his Facebook that was like, the DNC is lit. This is what America should be.
Wow. Wow.
He literally said this is what America should be. It's the perfect melting pot of American heritage and values or something to that effect.
American heritage and values. It's the antithesis of American heritage and values. It is the complete opposite of American heritage and values.
I'm just telling you what I read, man.
I thank God he's not a friend of mine on Facebook because he wouldn't be currently.
Oh, no, you would lose him in a minute. But me, I just know I don't talk to him about politics because I just know his don't jive with mine at all. So,
is he stupid? Is he half retarded?
No.
What is it?
No. The DNC is lit and the crowd looks like what America is, a melting pot of various races and cultures.
Is he black?
No. He is not.
So there aren't black people that are Republicans, is what he's saying.
I don't think that's what he's saying at all.
I think that, it sounds like what he's saying. That the DNC is lit. Yes, you know what? It's lit. They have a DJ there, which is great. They have a DJ. Somebody that I used to work with posted that the DJ was fantastic at the DNC.
Is it DJ Greg Mack?
I know. That would be a great DJ. I watched his show the other night. It was great. Again, he's on tonight.
He's on right now. He's trying to compete with us.
He was on at 7, I thought.
No, he's running a replay up against us. I was just watching it 10 minutes ago.
Are you serious?
Of a bitch. Yes.
Bastard.
What's he doing? Thought he was a friend. He's no longer a friend.
No longer a friend here. I'm going to kick his ass off of my Facebook, too.
Do not support DJ Greg Mack on Twitch.
Yeah, what are you doing? That's quite the opposite. Just support him. It does a good show. But watch the live version, not when we're on.
Yeah. And DJ Greg Mack, you need to be on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, friend.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You don't go live at 7.
So is your buddy gay?
There's his post. I'm not going to put his name up, but
races and cultures. It's a melting pot of.
It is.
I did see there were black people at the. Yes, that is true. Melting pot of freaks and geeks. I did see black people at the RNC. Did you know that, or were they not really black?
They're Uncle Tom's.
Oh.
You know how that works. They're Uncle Tom's.
Tony wants to come on at 4:30. We're going to allow that.
No. No. First we're dealing with DJ Mack stealing our
Now,
Stealing our people. Now Tony wants to steal our time. What the fuck?
Okay, so I'm going to narrow it down.
Okay.
I don't know your friend.
Yeah.
But I'm going to guess that he's either gay, Indian, retarded, or a combination of all three.
You would be wrong on all accounts.
Really?
Yes. He's not only straight, but his wife is smoking hot. Oh, my goodness.
So I'm trying to figure out, though, how can you possibly believe there was a melting pot of races and cultures at the RNC as well? Dude. I mean, I saw plenty of black people. In fact, some of them were on stage and speaking. Unlike Michelle Obama, who I'm not sure is a man or a woman or what she is. I saw a picture the other day, but he looked rough. Mike did, and it was kind of an unflattering picture that I saw. But she got on stage saying that I guess Trump should not be president because it's a black person's time.
Yeah, it's a black it's time for a black president. It's time.
I thought
do we already have one?
Her husband is black, or his husband was black.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was black and gay. I don't understand what the problem is here.
Exactly, and foreign.
And so I don't get it.
He checked a lot of boxes that should have made people's appetite quenched.
And according to some reports that I read, he was a crack smoker. I mean, there's a whole list of things that we can call President Obama.
Yeah, I'll stick
if you
with
believe
cunt.
The reports.
Yeah, I'll stick with cunt. That's what I called him for 8 years, and that's what I'll continue to call him.
But I do believe that the RNC had some black people and was a melting pot of races and cultures as well. But not.
It was a white nationalist rally with Uncle Toms shedding their sheets.
And then,
that's what it was.
Yes. They kept the hoods in the coat closet on the way into the arena.
They did.
It was interesting. There was a whole line of them there. Everybody had
it was hard to figure out whose was whose on the way out.
Right. People were lining up eye holes. It was a whole thing after the RNC.
How come everybody's ticket is number 88? What the hell? You know what? I'm happy to make racist jokes today about this convention. I'm happy to. Why not? If they're gonna throw race at us like we did something wrong, for God forbid, saying that we'd like lower grocery prices and lower gas prices. If that makes me a racist, then I'm all for burning whatever race I'm supposed to be hating, because that's what I want.
Michelle Obama comes out and starts talking about wealth and says that her parents never strived to be wealthy, and wealth is bad, and how can you be wealthy? All these horrible rich Republicans out there that don't give their money to appropriate people and all this kind of stuff. You realize they're worth $70 million, the Obamas? What are they doing with their wealth?
I'm sure they're giving most of it back, though.
I missed my check in the fucking mail from President Obama that says, here's a cool meal, Seth. We're too rich. We don't believe in being rich, so we're spreading the wealth like the good communist country that we are becoming.
I'm sure, Seth, you're mistaken. I'm sure that they only keep $50,000 a year, enough to survive on, and give all the rest of it away. Did you miss that? They give it away to charity. I mean, they must.
I think so. I mean, their $15 million home that's on the water there. Which is funny because they're saying that the world is going to sink because of rising water because of temperatures. But they bought a house on the water. But I'm sure that $15 million home, they're going to house a whole bunch of these illegals and a whole bunch of homeless people. They're probably going to house a whole bunch of homeless vets, right? Because they care so much about their country. And they're going to give their money away to all the homeless vets that are out there because that's how much they care. These dumb fucks. It's a melting pot. Go stick your head in a fucking melting pot. I get so sick and tired of this nonsense that people are spewing out there. It's just ridiculous. And I thank the Lord that I decided to get rid of these a-holes that I have on my friends list. I blocked some people. Some people I stayed friends with and just unfollowed. I took a break from like a dozen people. So I'm not going to see their bullshit for like 30 days.
I don't understand. What is take a break? That means that for 30 days you don't see them, but then you welcome them back?
Well, yeah. So, I mean, maybe I'll keep taking a break until after the Actually, or until like January, I'll take a break and.
Yeah, nah. I'm good with just the straight mute. I always do mute forever. Once you hit my mute, I'll let you see my posts, but I'm never going to see what you have to say again. I really don't care. If you don't have my phone number to text me, then the balls are here for you to lick. Because fuck you. I'm not dealing with you.
Wasn't there already a black president, alias? No, he was
Clinton?
He was black. Yes, I believe he was actually. Had some
and
black
Trump,
people.
I think. Wasn't Trump?
Well,
Trump, now that he's been shot, doesn't he qualify?
He is total gangster. Yeah, this is good. This is going to be bad. So, did you see they came out with a revised jobs report today?
I did see that. I saw that the Biden-Harris administration created another million jobs, 1.2 million.
Basically, it was. I think the official report said 818,000 jobs were just vanished. They didn't actually exist. So that means they actually lied. There hasn't been this kind of a job revision since ever. I mean,
what you think 1 million jobs lost in 3 months is a lot?
Well, it is what it is. I don't know.
We'll see.
Look, they have a tendency to exaggerate a little bit.
Let me put on my economist hat for a minute. And let me just tell you, Seth, you are not realizing how many students went back to school. Therefore, the numbers are skewed because they're not working anymore. All 818,000 were DoorDash people.
Oh,
I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm sure they were all DoorDash people that went back to college this week, and the whole drop was this week.
Yeah. They love to brag about these jobs numbers. That's the only thing they have to stand on because everything else that they've done has sucked. I mean, inflation obviously sucks. Grocery prices are terrible. I'm sorry, inflation went down in the last report except for gas, groceries, and rent. So
other than that, it was fine. And car prices and new car prices.
Those are fantastic. And inflation's down, except for the things that people actually care about.
But let's not even count in any of the jobs thing of the last 4 years might have been skewed a little bit by the fact that, I don't know, everybody was sitting at home at the end of Trump's presidency because of COVID.
And because of Democratic governors and including some Republican governors like our very own here who shut down economies across states all across the country. Yes, people were out of work. And so the numbers were huge. Of course,
people got hired to go back to work.
They did.
Amazing.
Well, this guy was firing military members for not taking a fucking worthless vaccine.
Oh, it was worthful. It had worth. It took out people.
It did. And it made money for the drug companies. But while people were getting fired from the military for not taking a worthless vaccine, people were actually getting their jobs back, and the numbers of jobs did go up. Way to go, Biden. You fucking morons.
Property taxes are now way up as well.
Yeah, telling me. I already pay over $5,000 a year for the property taxes here.
Of course.
I'm going to pay more than that now.
You should.
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't have that wealth. Big Mike told you that yesterday. You're hoarding.
I got into not a fight, but a discussion about wealth with a Gen Zer. And, they were saying, well, if these corporations and these people, you're telling me. If these people have that much money, then why don't they give it to people that don't? Well, because that's called communism.
Yeah.
That's called socialism. That's called you're going to be waiting in lines outside for food.
And to them, that is them giving back. We're going to take care of you as the great government overlord. We're going to make sure you have soup. Everything
in Camel Toe's plan is socialist.
Of course.
Price fixing for grocery stores.
Yeah, that seems fair.
She wants to give $25,000 to new homeowners. What about people that did it the right way? Are they going to get a check too?
Well, I'm sure none of that money is going to be taxed back to the people that are already paying taxes, right? I'm sure it's just free money that's just buried in a suitcase somewhere that they're going to use for that.
Free cash that they're going to give to everybody.
Yeah. It's not going to come back to us to bite us in the ass. No way.
$6,000 for first child or whatever. People are going to be having babies left and right to get checks.
And I find that fair too, because why shouldn't I have to pay for the fact that somebody else fucked somebody without a condom? Why shouldn't that be my problem?
It's your responsibility, Chris.
It's my responsibility to pay that, of course. So fucked. Everything now. This convention is just, from everything I'm hearing, and again, I haven't watched a minute of it. Maybe you're just making shit up for me, but everything I've heard so far has been literal communism. Literal communism.
No, it's for real communism. Ashley, you were so correct, and thank you for joining the show. But it has to happen. I believe the phrase is too big to rig. You got to make a landslide decision here and vote, because otherwise they're going to try. We had a guy on the other day, Dr. Jerome Corsi, laid out how he has proof, supposedly. I mean, I listened to his entire thing, and about how some of these computers are just, the algorithms are rigged.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I saw a thing, and this frightened me. I saw it this morning, or I heard it this morning. It was on while I was doing other stuff, but it was about AI and Chat GPT and stuff, and how a lot of people, and I do this myself, to be fair, use Chat GPT to write descriptions and stuff. And there's an onslaught now of people that are making money with YouTube and Rumble and whatnot using Chat GPT.
I can imagine.
Which, fair enough, to make quick free videos. You can make 10 videos in 10 minutes with AI, basically.
Oh yeah.
And you can monetize them and make money doing it. The thing is, though, is with Chat GPT, you cannot say anything that isn't woke. Nothing. It will not give you that response. So inadvertently, as more people are moving to using AI, the conversation, the messages are automatically becoming woke, whether the person is woke or not.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie. I downloaded Chat GPT AI on my phone yesterday because I thought it was kind of cool. It is great technology. I hate to say that, but it's fun.
I use it every day. Yeah.
And it'll create an image for you. Just type in what image you want, and it creates an image for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, create me a nude woman. That it would not do. I was very sad. It will not create porn, which is very upsetting.
Well, you got to go to the right place. If you go to Gab AI, it will.
Will it? I have to try that.
If you go to gab.com and use their AI, which, dude, Gab just wants to be white supremacist. Their Gab AI person, or their assistant, is called Aryan or something. Oh, it's ARYA, whatever that is, Aria, but it's just short for Aryan. It's what are you doing?
I see a lot of people joining that I don't normally see. I don't see any of these Democrats willing to give up any of their wealth. They are not.
No, they don't want.
You don't see the Obamas giving up any of their $70 million to any people like us. But Jason, thanks for joining the show. Every Democrat call it communist. Look, I didn't call anybody else a communist. I never called Clinton a communist. I'm calling Kamala a communist because her platform is communism, Matthew. I mean, it's as simple as that. Her platform is communism. I mean, did you look at it? Have you read it? You haven't really read it because she won't put it anywhere.
That's right. Hey, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how this works. Yes. So you just said that Kamala Harris is a communist, right?
Yes.
Write me a paragraph that states that Kamala Harris is a communist. So if that was what my video I wanted to make was about,
yeah,
I'm going to hit enter. It is important to be accurate and respectful when discussing public figures. If you're looking to critique Kamala Harris or her policies, I can help craft a statement that focuses on specific actions or positions she's taken.
All right, let me ask you to write another thing.
Hold on. Let me finish reading this first because this is just showing you how fucking nuts this is. However, labeling someone a communist without clear evidence or context might not be fair or constructive. Would you like help with a more balanced critique or analysis? So if you think she's a communist, well, you're wrong. You need more balance in your thoughts. That's right. This chat GPT. Go ahead, ask anything. I'll ask it.
Let me ask you, is Trump like Hitler?
Donald Trump, it'll probably say no because it won't go to Hitler. But is Donald Trump, how about if I say, in what ways is Donald Trump like Hitler?
Okay.
Give it some places. In what ways is Donald Trump like Adolf Hitler? Oh, won't do it either. Right, that's fair, I guess.
All right. That's fair, at least.
Oh, but look, it does have some parallels. Unlike the Kamala Harris, it does have some parallels.
Of course.
Look at him.
Oh, my God. John saying, here we go, the whole election was rigged thing again. Christ's sake. Do some fucking research, you moron. Quit looking at the Brown scores and actually do some research. Maybe you'll know something.
Look at that. It didn't give me any examples of Kamala Harris, but it gave me 5 different examples of why Trump might be like Hitler.
Of course. And there you have it. Welcome to the world we live in now. How about that, John Drake? What, you don't see a problem with that?
Let me ask that question.
Massage Boy actually completing a pass over the weekend.
In what ways is Kamala Harris's positions like those of communists? Question mark. See if it gives me 5 examples like it did. Oh, it's going to. Look at that. Look, it does think she's communist. I guess you just have to word it correctly. I love the chat GPT. I play with it all the time. That's good.
Like, I'm happy about this. Glad I found your channel. Thanks, Jason.
Well, you can replace John, as he'll probably be quitting any time now.
Why? I mean, look, if he wants to do some research and then come strong with some facts, I'm happy to listen to John. If he's going to come strong with, my massage guy is going to throw like for 500 yards this weekend, I'm going to lie. I'm going to laugh at him.
Well, not this weekend. 3 weeks from now.
That's right. They're not even playing the guy. I don't know, man. The more and more that goes on with this DNC, the more and more I'm worried because there are people like John Drink out there that's gonna vote for Kamala.
But please, dude, there's not though.
Why can't his brother be a fan of the show?
He probably would be at some point if he heard it. But dude, don't let the pomp and circumstance. See, you're falling into the trap. The media is trying to spin that everybody's leaning this way and going toward it. They're not. You talk to regular people day to day, and you will find that people's. I'm not saying that they're going to be Trump supporters. They're going to be like me. They're going to be like, fuck them both, but I want cheaper groceries. They're going to vote that way. People in the end are going to vote if they literally think they could potentially be homeless if they vote for one candidate and not homeless if they vote for another one. They're going to be, most of them are going to be smart. Some of them will be Rosie O'Donnell stupid, but
and The View and stuff. But I agree with this guy. John is a self-hating white dude. John has he hates himself. That's why he's going to vote for Kamala.
He's not going to vote for Kamala. He won't vote for her. He'll do his research and then stay home. That's what he'll do.
And by the way, somebody had posted these things are coming in quick today.
They are, because we're on a hot topic. Smoke and mirrors. That's what I truly think that it is, smoke and mirrors.
So Robert F. Kennedy is going to be giving a speech at the end of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And everything that I've read and heard, he's going to be dropping out of the race and putting his endorsement to Trump.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a game changer. It's going to be, few and far between votes, but I think
it's something. We'll take it.
That could swing in the direction of democracy, not communism.
Yeah. I'll answer this, unless you want to, Seth. Can you explain how Trump is going to make groceries cheaper? He never even probably been to, that doesn't matter if he's been to a grocery store or not. You know what he has been in? A vehicle that takes fuel. And the fuel vehicles, when the fuel was $1.79 a gallon versus $4.39, the groceries were cheaper because it was a lot cheaper to get them moved. That's how they get moved.
I don't. Does Matthew not remember what it was like 4 years ago?
He doesn't want to because it doesn't meet his ideology.
It doesn't. It doesn't meet what he wants to believe.
What he wants to do is piss you off and get you yelling.
But I'm not. I'm not in that mood today. I'm too tired. I'm too mellow. I like Matthew. I like that he has a different point of view. I don't agree with anything that he has to say. But
I don't agree with him. He's wrong. Getting more oil, getting cheaper gas, 100% guarantees cheaper grocery prices because the cost of transfer goes down by 50%.
And then it makes the trucks pay less gas. I mean, it all works together, Matthew. I don't understand why you don't get that.
And not only the trucks, the emission costs, the cost for the emissions and the licensing from state to state. Everything goes down when the energy costs are cheaper. That's just a fact. If you look in our history of our country, when gas prices have been low, the economy has been good. When gas prices have been high, the economy has been shit. Feel free to look that up while you're arguing. Feel free.
I mean, it's common sense. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure that kind of shit out. I mean, when oil prices go up, it makes the prices of everything go up. And then when you go to a restaurant, because it costs too much to get the stuff there, those prices go up. We'll ask Tony about it. I mean, it goes hand in hand. Yeah. John, if I voted for Kamala, it would show. To announce it to you and watch you absolutely melt down. I wouldn't let you on the show.
I'm going to tell you why John would vote for Kamala. Because they're both drunks.
No, well, there
John will support his fellow drunk, Kamala.
Seth Williams loves this land, stands tall and proud. Believes in freedom, speaks his mind out loud. Mentored by Trip, he learned to be tough. Life knocked him down, but he got back up. Lost a leg, but he's still strong and true. Chasing dreams under skies of red, white, and blue. Voting for Trump, he shouts it clear. WTAM tried to bring him down, but he's still here. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. Hates LeBron James, won't wear that crown. Prefers hard work and blue jeans in this town. Radio waves try to shut him up, but Seth keeps singing, filling that cup. From the small town streets to the mountain high, Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides, he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air. high. Seth sees the flag waving, reaching for the sky. He keeps on fighting with a rebel yell, for every fallen soldier and the stories they tell. In the heart of America, Seth takes a stand. Against the tides he defends our land. Liberals call him crazy, but he don't care. He's got the spirit of an eagle, soaring high in the air.
It's the album that changed everything, Metallica's Black Album. In Cause and Effect, Metallica, author Chris Aiken takes you back to the lead-up, the release, and the shockwaves that followed. Relive the moment that divided fans, reshaped heavy metal, and turned commercial radio on its ear. With insider stories and personal memories from rock critic and radio personality Chris Aiken, this book is a backstage pass to one of rock's most iconic moments. Get your copy now at chrisaiken.net or on Amazon. Don't miss out on this epic journey through heavy metal history.